right, so here's the community garden. Let me show you. Oh, I was going to show you the ocean, but it's foggy this morning. Hi, here are the tomatoes that need to be pruned back, but lots of blooms on it. And sun gold tomatoes. I have lots of sun gold tomatoes down here. The gladiolas were glorious. They're finished, so I'm going to let the energy go back down into the tuber. Look, iceberg rose saying hello. The tomatoes are blushing. All of the things out here are part of the community garden. Look, it goes all the way down it's like one city block. So let's see what else. We have some squash, zucchini growing back there. I try to put food with the flowers because I use the flowers to attract the pollinators to the garden. And there's the sun gold has really been prolific this year. Take a look. And so I live on a corner, so as people walk by, they just pick tomatoes as a little snack. Yeah. And I'm not sure what variety the red tomatoes are. I'll have to check that out. I have the tag somewhere. Here's another dahlia. Over here, I have a Japanese mustard that's going to seed. All right, and then Swiss chard. More zucchini. Oh, this is fabulous. This is an Aunt Molly's ground cherry. If you've never tried ground cherry, give it a try. Look, it's shaped like a tomatillo, huh? Has that same little husk, but it is sweet and fabulous. It has sort of, it's hard to describe a ground cherry, the flavor. It's between like a fruit and a tomato, but a fabulous flavor. We have some more zucchini growing over here. If you've never tried the blossom, the flower, try putting that in a little batter. Absolutely incredible. More tomatoes that are ripe. Over in this area, I amended this soil with coffee grounds that I get for free from Starbucks because this is such a large area that it would cost a fortune to get quality soil here. So I mix the coffee grounds in with my compost. I do vermicomposting with worms. Now, I also have a little vole over here. So I was coming out to check that. But the thing is, here it is. See this little hole? Yeah, that's from a vole or mole. Yeah. So my plan is I'm going to come and I'm going to try and put some water through there. But in a way, I don't care because it's aerating the soil underground. The problem is, look what it's doing to my bulbs that I just planted. Either it's eating the bulbs or it's digging them up, turning them up. So I have to think of a solution. Okay, bulb, you need to work with me. Look at this gladiola bulb. Oh, golly. Yeah. All right. More zucchini, tomato, and the beautiful cosmos. And hi, little angel. I love having this angel here because every time I see this angel, it reminds me to thank God for his grace, mercy, and protection. Amen. So This is the community garden, August 26, 2023. Yeah, I dug up the collard greens that were here in the spring because you know collards like a bit of coolness, and our weather has been pretty awesome, like in the 70s and the 80s, a little bit too hot for those collards. I have my collards as seedlings now, so I'll plant them out in a couple of weeks. Yeah. You know, during fall is when we get our hottest weather here, in the month of like September and October. Yeah. Now, in a moment, I'm going to take you inside my garden in the front yard and show you what I have going on over there. So I would love, love, love to know what's going on in your garden. So please feel free to leave a comment, because you know how gardeners are. We're always learning, and we share so much. Every time we share our garden, it seems like when you share your garden with me, it inspires me in my garden. So you see, there's my worm bin right there. The tall brown container. Yeah, so that's where I put my kitchen scraps. And also, you see the other two little round containers that have the pan over them? That's where I put my kitchen scraps as well. Yeah, I have a volunteer beet growing leftover California poppies that I'm letting go to seed. See there? And then I'm going to harvest those seeds. Yeah, now this is my peach tree that I started from a peach, and then I just tossed the seed out here, and look. Now I'm going to prune this at the bottom and just leave the leaves on the top. Here's my lavender bush that's full of weeds. Another garden project for today. My 4 o'clocks. This is my little holding bed that's full of like my containers. I need to tidy that up. There's my porch. All right, now here's a better view of that. The lavender bush. See, I need to harvest some of the lavender and dry it. But over here, I put the cardboard down because I'm starting some new beds over in this area. I had blackberries there. So I tried to dig up as much of the blackberry root as I could. And I think I'll have room for 2 more 4x6 garden beds. Here I have pumpkin growing. I have tomatoes. And look at that beautiful little cosmos. And look, something's eating my collard greens. So I'm going to probably dig this up and transplant it to another area and then take better care of it. See, there's some little insect that knows something is good, and it's just having a feast. Sometimes I don't mind because I'm trying to work with nature. My dahlias. So I have a lot to do. A lot to do. These sunflowers. Oh, see, here's some more collards. I absolutely love these sunflowers. And I'm not sure of the name. The label's down below. I can look, and the great thing is, I think I have the name of this variety in my garden journal because I've tried to keep better notes this year. So I'm going to check in my garden journal. But this variety of sunflowers I love. It's a branching out type of sunflower, but the head is beautiful. It's sort of small enough for a bouquet. Yeah, look at that. It's a great pollinator and it's prolific. So, and here's the base. I'm going to look for that tag down below. I see something's going on with the leaves that look like some type of nutrient deficiency. So I'll investigate that. Look, here's some collards going to seed. I try to let as many things go to seed as I can because it will help save on money. And plus, if this variety has performed well in my garden this year, I know it will next year as well. And here's another dahlia. And I'm trying to see if there's any seed pods ready. And these snapdragons that were beautiful, but I don't see any pots ready. Not quite yet. Now, I'm going to show you this. Here is a Japanese mustard. Oh, they are so spicy. And with the mustard, I have a Buena Mulata pepper. These peppers make the most beautiful little purple flowers. I just love it. So this is a Buena Mulata pepper. Yeah. There is one. Look at that. There it is. There's the Buena Mulata pepper. This pepper has a lot of historical significance. It was first discovered by an African-American seed saver, and he traded the seeds for some medicine and also for food. And so that's how this seed was discovered. I will put more information about the history of this Buena Mulata pepper in the description down below. How cool is that? My first pepper. I've been trying to grow this thing for a couple years, but in California, where I am on the Central Coast, we never get a lot of heat. But I started this from seed inside, and I babied it, gave it lots of love and attention, and look, my first pepper. This has just made my day. That's the thing about gardening. When you give your garden love and attention, it gives you love back. You know, sometimes with folks, you can give them all the love you have. You don't get anything back. But it's not that way with gardening, with plants, with flowers. They give you back just what you give to them, and then some. How cool is that? How cool is that? Yeah.